Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another incredible episode of Lagos Travel Guide. If you have not bought my book, the first ever high quality, locally curated travel guide for Lagos, Nigeria, I beg my people, click the link in the description box below so you can get your copy today from Amazon. If you're already in Nigeria, you want to get a copy in country, I'm going to make sure to leave all the stockists, the stores that actually stock Lagos Travel Guide right now so that you can visit them and actually get your copy today. I want to start this video by saying that every experience that I have had with Uber, Bolt in Nigeria has always been very pleasant. This video is in no way trying to dissuade you from using the services that these platforms provide, but really for you to understand some of the quirks around using Uber and Bolt in Nigeria, or in Lagos specifically, so that you can have the best experience. I personally tend to use Uber or Bolt whenever I'm flying out of the country or when my car is not available to use. And I won't lie, the banter that I've had with the Uber drivers has always been out of this world. It's been great. I had such a good banter with one particular guy 2 years ago, and I actually told him that he needed to start writing a book titled The Chronicles of a Uber Driver in Lagos, because the stories he had, I nearly died of laughter. So enough with that. Straight to this video. What are the key things you should know about using these apps like Uber and Bolt in Lagos, Nigeria? Number one, cash is a payment option. Most people that first land into Lagos or Nigeria are often surprised when they see on their app that there's actually an option to actually pay via cash, because the Nigerian economy still operates informally a lot through cash, which I know isn't the case for most Western countries like the UK, the US, Dubai. Number two, drivers call to confirm sometimes. So what does that mean? A driver might call you to confirm your destination, where exactly you're going. Even though it's even on the map, they might call you anyways. And they can then decline to take you to that place. So when they call to confirm and you say, for example, oh, I'm in VI, I'm trying to get to Ikeja, the driver might tell you that no, he's not going to Ikeja. And this could be for a reason of maybe he's near the end of the day and he lives closer to somewhere else, or perhaps he wants to avoid traffic. This scenario actually happens quite often. I wouldn't take offense when they decide to do this, especially if you're going to be using Uber or Bolt frequently, because it will happen a lot. Just tell them to cancel the trip, right? Some drivers will basically tell you to cancel the trip, but don't cancel the trip because you might get a fine for canceling, right? So insist that they cancel or just leave the app on until they do so. Number three, charging for extra luggage. Some Uber or Bolt drivers may want to charge you for having extra luggage in the vehicle. I won't lie, I actually didn't know this was a thing up until yesterday, when I watched a YouTuber who's also a Uber Bolt driver in Lagos share how he negotiates basically the pricing for people with excess luggage. What I'll do now is play that video so that you can watch what he said.
You can negotiate when the roads are bad. You negotiate when the person carry excess luggage. A lot of drivers don't do it. I've seen drivers go and pick a bag of rice, semo, some other items. They won't negotiate. Okay, the price where the price that even airports they charge overweight when you carry more than hand luggage, they charge you. So when you say that the item is a bit, you know, the person is carrying more than a hand luggage and maybe a box, put it inside the vehicle. You understand? But when it's very heavy, like you're seeing some very heavy items, that you know this item can be as heavy as, you know, almost like a 15, 20-year-old guy. Negotiate it. Don't just take up. There was a day in a solo, somebody requested me and he was carrying gari, carrying rice and all. And I got there, I felt very bad because the road was very bad to even get there. So I thought about picking those things and taking it out of there with my car hitting those bumpy roads.
So guys, what do you guys think about this? I personally don't see this as happening as the norm in the market. I feel like in the situation he described, he's more likely to charge someone that is trying to use his Uber car as a pickup truck or as a moving van, which is understandable. Wouldn't you agree? Or what do you think about it? Number 4, greeting. Uber drivers value respect and politeness. Many people in the market sometimes see Uber drivers as, you know, like, I don't want to say, they don't see like them as having proper jobs and they look down on them because a lot of the times the people that are doing Uber tend to be people that perhaps are not, I guess, have sort of like middle-class jobs in society, and they're often looked down on, which is something that doesn't necessarily happen in the West, but is so in Nigeria. Hence, the way that they're often treated can be very, very poor. So I would ask that when you enter an Uber ride or you interact, or a Bolt ride, I'm using them interchangeably, right? That you try and approach them with a level of courtesy and politeness, like, you know, good morning, like say something to them when you enter the car, even if you don't want to engage in long conversation. It goes a really long way. And if you want to take it even further, you can even say, good morning, chairman, good morning, sir, just to give that level of like sort of respect, especially if you can tell that the Uber driver is a much older person. Number 5, let's ride off the Uber. Let's go off Uber, or let's go off Bolt. Sometimes Uber or Bolt drivers can ask you to basically do rides off the app, meaning that they want to interact with you personally and not use the app, right? And they would do this because they want, for example, all the money and they don't want a commission to go to Uber. And basically they want to have a one-on-one deal with you. I would just say this is really up to you. Note that you are not protected by Uber if anything happens whilst you do an off the track or off the lane sort of interaction directly with the Uber driver or Bolt driver off the app. Like, have you guys ever experienced that before? Like Uber drivers asking you to basically not do rides on the app? Like, let me know in the comment section below. Number 6, the car number plate is different. So what do I mean by this? For me anyway, it is only in Nigeria that I have experienced whereby I have booked a ride on an Uber, I have called the person and the person is on their way, and I look on the app where it shows the license plate number on the app, and I'm looking at the car that's coming towards me, doesn't look the same, has a different number plate, but the person I spoke to is the one that was in the car, right? So sometimes that could happen, right? I think don't overly stress about that because sometimes they've changed cars and they've not updated it on the Uber app. So I would worry less about this than I would if I was in the West, for example. It happens. Number 7, and my final point on just things to know about Uber or just to make, or Bolt to make your experience much better, is that drivers, all these ride-sharing app drivers value tips. Like, drivers value tips greatly. The truth is, Nigeria is not really a tipping country as, you know, in the US or the UK, whereby people tip generously, or even in Canada. Nigeria isn't like that. So when someone goes out of their way to give someone an additional amount of money, it really puts a smile on their face, right? So if you want to put a smile on your Uber driver's face, definitely give them a tip if you want to. And preferably, if you want to give the tip in cash, it's even great because they can they can use the money right away and not wait for the remittance to be done, or the sort of like the reconciliation to be done with Uber before they get their money, especially if you're paying by card. So guys, that is it. Those are the 7 things I really think you should know about before getting into an Uber or a Bolt or any other ride-sharing apps in Lagos, Nigeria. I really hope this video has been super informative, because you know what, guys, I want you guys, like, once you get into Nigeria, into Lagos, to feel comfortable, to feel like you know a little bit more, to feel less anxiety, right? That is the point of all my videos. I really hope you found this video super useful. Thank you again, once again, for your support and love as always. Like, in the comment section below, I want to hear about your Uber stories in Nigeria. Like, how have you found it different? Like, let me know in the comment section below. Thank you once again for your support, and I will see you on my next video. Bye.